Would you believe me if I told you that this picture was drawn in 1925? We're in 2024, so this is about to be 100 years that this picture was drawn. The artist's name was Robert Berkeley, but he went by Bob Miner. This drawing is called The Balance of Forces. Almost 100 years later to the dot, and look at what's happening. We see the three bullies over here: U.S. imperialism, we see the French, and we also see the British. We've been running on their systems and their ideologies and their principles for centuries. Now we're here almost 100 years later, and China, India, and Africa, and even Russia has teamed up. The dollar is over and done with. Finito. There's a crash that's impending any minute now, and the US keeps on sailing like there's not a storm and a tsunami that's coming. It's pretty wild that we still all gotta get up and just handle our business like if nothing is happening. They've been bullies for far too long, and now the balance of forces have to happen. That's just nature. That's just the law of God. That's just how it gotta go. It just blows my mind that things take time. It's a
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Those who rule willing I learned this truth from. Salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking both your lives and freedoms to do so. And Shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This your brother Rikagabar, all right, back at you again with another lesson. All right, that'll be entitled, Shall Not All These Take Up a Parable Against Him? Okay, and that pretty much goes into the fact that these other nations, namely the BRICS nations, all right, and the hundreds of, other countries that are applying to join BRICS, all right, are taking up a parable against who? America, Babylon, the Great, man. Okay, this final beast system that we're living in. Okay, the revised Roman Empire, dealing with America, the EU, okay, the NATO, okay, and the tyranny, that they've been putting on everybody, man. Taking everybody's resources, stealing people's lands, taking people's homes and livelihoods, pushing their ways on you. Well, we at that point in time where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah has risen up the other nations, all right, to pretty much pay back these devils, man. And he's doing all of that for the sake of the Israelites. That's why he's doing it, because we don't have a military necessarily in its conventional sense. Okay, now, we know that the angels, brothers, are angels in the flesh, all right, are down here as the ground force. And we have the air force, which are the angels in the heavens, okay, the chariots, right, that everybody is seeing at this point in time. But we don't have a conventional military, man. All right, but guess who does is Russia, right, China, okay, Africa, India. See, these other countries that pretty much have been getting the short end of the stick from Babylon the Great, America, all right, in this system, all right, are now finally fed up with the shits, man. It was all due, certain things had to play out, prophecy had to be fulfilled. And essentially these Edomites, okay, this final Edomite empire had to, they had to run the course of their rulership, You have the dollar backed by gold in the 70s. That was like the climax, during the 40s, the 50s, the 60s or whatever. And ever since the 70s, once the dollar was removed from that gold standard, it's just been a gradual decline, man. And now we're at the point to where BRICS nations is literally set up by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to do away with and dismantle this Babylon the Great, man. All right. And that's what we see happening. All right. We at that point, man, where, like I said, we know the Saudis they didn't renew that petro dollar agreement. See, so all of this is going to turn and affect the way of living for you Americans, man. Right. The only reason you've been able to live this, high life, proud as all fucking get out, this ease of life, thinking your shit don't stink, is because of the dollar. Well, now that the dollar is falling, crashing, and these elites are done with the dollar, they're moving to a digital system. Okay, it's gonna have a bad effect on this place, man. And that's what we seeing, man. So let's jump into this scripture real quick. Okay, this is Habakkuk 2 in verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry," man. And that vision ultimately represent what? The end of this kingdom, man. The end of this current earth age. That's what when you deal with the prophets, they've always inquired, when are we going to get our kingdom? When is the kingdom of heaven going to be established, man? When are we finally going to be free from the oppression of these goddamn Edomites, man? And the rest of these heathen nations. You read in Second Ezra, it tells you, man, I believe Second Ezra 6, it tells you the world was created for our sakes as Israelites, but these heathen rule over us, man. Right? Matter of fact, let's grab that briefly, because this is why Yahweh has risen up the other heathen nations to topple Esau. All right? Because Esau has dealt treacherously with everybody, man. But mainly our people. It's the Second Ezra 6 and verse see here. 54 says, "And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen," which are the Israelites. It says, "All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes." Okay, and you got to understand that, man. Everything was created for Israel. Okay, Yasher Allah, man. All right, we're the ones who this earth was created for, the elements, everything within the earth, right? The gold, the resources, the oil. It was all for us, but we know the story had to be fulfilled. Esau had to get his rulership. He had to get his time, but it tells you in Second Ezra 6 as well that what? Esau's the end of the world, man. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed it. So now we're witnessing the end of these damn Edomites, man. Right? That's what we're looking at. And it's a beautiful thing. All right. It says, verse 56, it says, as for the other people which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and is likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. It says, "And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us." See, that's what we have, man. Right now, we're being devoured by these damn heathen. When you go into the curses of Deuteronomy 28, okay, Esau's the main one putting those curses on us, man. But like I said, the Most High is pretty much turning the tables, and everybody's witnessing the decline and a rapid downfall of this final Roman Empire, man. Okay, all right. That's why you got these nations are dropping, U.S. Treasury bonds at a rapid rate. They're doing business with each other. They're not using the dollar anymore. Okay, and they talking about this port strike. That could very well be the reason is this dollar going ahead and fully going ahead and collapse, man. Which we got to see how that play out. But they say that accounts for those 45,000 workers going on strike. All right, on those ports on each coast. That would disrupt 50% of the supplies going through the nation, man, through the entire nation. Okay, and they already said one day of the strike is going to set us back 7 days, man. So ain't going to be no food, water, toiletries, baby baby supplies, medicine, and we at that time where they talking about strikes, riots, because everybody want more money, man. We show you the dollars through. Slack you, the dollars through. They ain't trying to give you no more money, man, because they pretty much going to just let this system crash, man, and bring the new one online. Okay, so Lord willing, man, that strike, they do that shit on the 1st, okay, next week. But, and we'll see. But it says, verse 58, "But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given into their hands." Yeah. "If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure, man?" Okay. How long shall this endure? And Ezra's lived over 2,500 years ago, because he was here roughly about 500 years or so before our Lord Yahweh Shah. So that means, man, over 2,500 years ago, all right, the prophets, man, was inquiring, even before that, just how long, man, are these heathen going to rule over us? Okay. But that's why he's risen up the other nations to go ahead and destroy and topple this final, like I said, this final Edomite empire, man. Okay, so back to Habakkuk 2:4, it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." Yeah, and Esau's not upright; he's backwards, man. Just like this guy mentioned in the video, man. He's America, this system, all right, the EU, the British, etc. They've spread these ideologies, man. Communism, you know, what is it called? The "do as thou wilt," you know, Aleister Crowley, you know, the feminism, you know, the alphabet agenda, right? You see that pushed heavily in these Edomite countries, man. Right? Esau's pushed that wicked shit out, man. You know, destruction of the family structure, you know, got everybody completely moved away from traditional values. Now a man don't want to be a man, a woman don't want to be a woman. You fuck around and get into a whole ass fight calling, you know, telling one of these bras that they're a woman, man. You know, well, you're a woman, you should, don't tell no bitch you a woman, you should do this and that. You know, these hoes be ready to throw hands at your ass, man. You got equal rights, equal less, you know. But hey, thanks to Esau, man. Thank these damn devils, man. Why you motherfuckers can't make ends meet and living paycheck to paycheck is because of these damn Edomites. All right, and it's only going to get worse because these nations the Most High has risen up. Is their job is to what? Pretty much do away with the dollar, man. All right, which is going to have a crippling effect on you people, man. It's going to backfire on America. All right. Verse 5, it says, "Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, which is his ideologies, his philosophies. That's caused the earth to err, man." It says, "He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home." Yeah, who has the most military bases everywhere, man? America. They the ones go in. We all say this all the time. They go in, you know, they use their 3-letter word organizations. You know, they kill the particular leaders of the countries, set up puppet governments, extract the resources. You know, if you don't do what they want, they gonna off your ass, man. Who does that? Right? It says, "Neither keepeth at home, and who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death cannot be satisfied," man. Yeah, they're insatiable. "But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people." And that's why another reason why this place is Babylon the Great. Okay, Babylon stands for confusion. This place is confusion because it's a melting pot. All types of people come over here, man. It's the melting pot of the world, you know, really, you know. And just like ancient Babylonia, that's where all the peoples were at before the Most High confounded the languages, man. See, this is why you'll fucking have a Muslim living right next door to you. 2 blocks down the street, you'll have a fucking Buddhist worshiper, you know. You drive down a little further, you'll have somebody who believes and worships themselves. You know, yeah, this place is the melting pot of confusion, man. All right. It says, verse 6, here's the point. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay," which is what? Heavy debt. So this place is laden with heavy debt. All right, let's look this up. Let's just look this up. What is the U.S. debt? Right? It's in heavy debt. And the reason they're not really doing anything about it is because we know that they're doing this digital reset, man. They're in a matter of fact, let me see. Let me grab this. Let me just type in debt clock. Because matter of fact, you have it to where PayPal is now going to allow you to buy and sell cryptocurrency, man. See, so follow the money. This is what the reset is. The digital reset is about. It's moving to this digital funding, digital monies, man. Okay, they're switching the system over. All right. Let me just look at this real quick. See if it pull it up. They got all these numbers on here, but I believe the one to look at is it may be the U.S. national debt or the U.S. total debt. But nonetheless, and I mean, it's in the trillions, man. It's millions, billions. It's in the trillions. You know, tens of trillions. Looks like the U.S. total debt is hundreds of trillions. So that's the heavy debt. Okay, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, because everything they've gotten is through rape, robbing, murder, theft. It says, how long into him that ladeth himself with thick clay? See, verse 7, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. So the BRICS nations, so when you read in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, it mentions the nations, some of the nations that are going to be aiding Russia in destroying America, Babylon the Great. The destruction ain't only with the missiles, man. It's also destroying its economy. This is how it's starting out, right? But you got Russia. It mentions particular African countries. It mentions Iran. Okay, particular, I believe, like Turkey. Okay, is gonna pretty much turn on this place. Members of NATO are gonna turn on this place. See. It says, verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. There you have it. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein, man. See, that's the point. So because this place has spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people, try these other nations, all right, are going to spoil America, Babylon the Great, all right, as well as those 48ers, man. They spread this foul, wicked stench in the planet Earth. And now it's our time where this place is falling, man. This place is through. Okay, and everybody gonna see these damn cave beasts for who they truly are, man. All right, but that's pretty much been the point. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Kakadash, DTA Wah Baba Ball, Shalom.